This segment of the Sports Narrative Radio Show is backed by Xena Communications. Internet, Wi-Fi, IT, cloud services, and security cameras. Get connected in your home or office today. Call or click for your free consultation in the DFW area.
From your lips to God's ears, Norm. All right. Well, speaking of teams that seem to have been resurrected, how about the Little Texas Rangers? As I have to say, on this show, the week before you said it, in fact, the week before anybody said it, our own Dustin Copening said the Rangers will make the playoffs. And we all looked at him like he had grown an extra head. And yet, here we are.
Yeah, when I said that about 2.5 weeks ago, everybody looked at me like I'd grown another head in the studio.
Because everyone's paying attention to the Cowboys, Norm. No one, and this is one of the reasons why I do think that the fan interest hasn't been as big as everyone counted this team out for dead in June, and I included was in that category. And so while everyone then goes away to Oxnard and in the media is paying attention to the Cowboys, they just didn't see how this thing was coming together. And for me, one of the big telling factors was the fact that the Rangers controlled their destiny out of the best of these teams. They had the fewest games against the hardest competitors. They had the most games against the teams in the wild card they were chasing. And the hardest opponent they have, Houston, they're leading the season series. And so I'm with you. I think this is a team that's I'm not quite sure I'm where you were at a few weeks ago and thinking they'll catch the Astros, but they're going to make it a close race.
What we couldn't know is that Lazarus would be risen from the dead since you chew.
Yeah.
He looks like burger meat until the All-Star break. And all of a sudden, he's one of the best offensive players in baseball. Yeah. Elvis Andrus' game has picked up. The return of the pitchers obviously helped. But I tell you what, guys, the star of this team is John Daniels.
Yeah.
He just kept adding, subtracting, adding, subtracting, adding. Go get Hamels, go get Diekman, go get Dyson, go get Venable, go get two catchers when his got hurt, Wilson and Jimenez. Keep going, add Hamilton. He's added two Stubbs. Let's bring the kid Faulkner up from the minor leagues. Let's bring up Hansel Alberto because he's a little better option for us at shortstop than Rosales. Keep going, keep going, keep going. This team looks nothing like the team that began the year. The bullpen is totally remade. Do you remember who our 8th and 9th inning guys were to start the year?
Sheppers and Feliz.
Good Lord!
Yeah.
Now,
I mean, we kept Keone Kella on the staff because we had nobody else. He wasn't supposed to be in the majors this year. And I just think John Daniels has pulled a gigantic jackrabbit out of the hat.
And another underrated move by Daniels, sending Kella down a few weeks ago to basically give him a 10-game rest in the middle of the season and help keep that arm charged for the pennant run.
Amen. And now, I don't think it happened soon enough. I think it should have happened before it did. But saying to Odor, okay, this is it, you're lost. Go back to the minor leagues. Just go back. And then when they needed somebody, not recalling him a couple weeks later, saying, no, you got to go down and get your act really together. He's been a different player since he returned.
Find more by subscribing to this channel and visiting us at www.thesportsnarrative.com. Join us every Tuesday at 9 p.m. Central for a live edition of the Sports Narrative Radio Show hosted by Xena Communications.